they know who they are and find their true potential through that.
Yes.
You actually see like there is a green when you weed out everything. There is a
Yeah.
nice grass underneath it. Yeah, that's
Yes.
interesting. Yeah. Yeah, everyone, I think they should slow down and think who they are. That's really important because right now is uh, I hear and see on Google search like people are searching for happiness,
Mhm.
and 90% of the time it comes from like a career wise. They're not happy with the career leads to like a different problem with the aspect. Like you're not growing in your career because like you chose the wrong path. Then that leads to your family. That's why you arguing with your wife, your kids are not happy, your spiritual relationship is not happy, if you believe in God or not. So, and even though yourself, the health is not there, right? Because you're constantly worrying about like, that next day I'll have to go job and things like that. And yeah, lots of anxiety, depression, everything leads to like the same thing, like not finding out who you are. And this is why I think everyone needs to like slow down and find it where like yourself and myself, we both witnessed that like this God had better plan for us. Like he opens up when you slow down and ask it that question, then there's a plenty of doors start opening up, like which one didn't exist at the first place.
Mhm.
And then you knock on every single door and see which one is right for you, where it leads to the destination you want it to be. That's really important. Like no choosing like a one thing at the start, do something for 2 3 months 6 months, give it a
Mhm.
go, and then you find out is there something you really wanted to do,
Mhm.
go and get at it. Is there
Yeah.
something you do, like tell them like I do multiple things, or just focus on one thing?
We
How's your
dig deep
approach?
first, and it
Yeah.
depends on how big the goal is
Yeah.
and how much time they have.
Mm,
Because if someone needs to keep their 9 to 5, like you were referring to the physician,
yeah.
let's say he had several things that he wanted to work on,
Yeah.
but because he's already working 80, 90 hours a week on top of the 3 kids, on
Yeah.
top of investing in real estate, that's a lot to take on. It's a lot to
Yeah.
take on, like 3 more goals, 3 more things. And I even teach how to
Mm,
create a goal too. So many people are just like, oh, I want to lose 20 pounds. That's my goal. But then they let anything deter them. It's like, no, no, no. So
yeah.
we'll work on that in the program too. But I go back to this physician. If someone has so much on their plate that they can't focus
Yeah.
on their end goal, this purpose, their exit out, their freedom, maybe that's what they're wanting.
Yeah.
We're going to focus on the one big thing instead of all these squirrels, if you will, that
Yeah.
distract us.
Yeah. Totally agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, that's a individual basis. So it depends on how much time
Yeah.
versus someone that,
Everyone's going to be different. Yeah.
yeah.
Some people are going to take it fast, some people are going to take time and process everything, and depending what the circumstances are, like you said, like there is different age level wise, career wise. Yeah, they need to evaluate. So those are listeners, like if you want to simplify it, like we're going to wrap up soon, so if you want to simplify it, like identity design, where they can start, if you want to simplify it for them.
One exercise I like to give. So this will be a fun thing for the listeners to
Yeah.
do physically, like tangibly do this activity. Think about what they loved to do as a kid,
Mm,
because this is going to help you find your passion. So here's an idea. Let's say you loved playing with building blocks.
yeah.
In the States, we call them Legos.
Yeah.
So perhaps you were that type of kid and you just always wanted to be building something, tearing something down. Da, 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 da. Maybe you have more of a processing mind. Maybe your passion has something to do with that. Maybe it's like an engineering type thing.
Mm,
Maybe you were the kid that was always coloring. You were always, being crafty. Even
yeah.
with, I don't know, dirt, rocks, grass, you were crafty with it. So we're
Yeah.
going to follow that passion and get to the core of why you were creating things out of literally things in the yard, grass and rocks.
Yeah.
So the core of who you are in regards to that, or let's say you were always into sports. You were very athletic as a kid, and you're like, well, but I'm not a professional ball player. What do I do with that? Let's look at the core of what the sports were to you. Maybe
Mm,
it created this phenomenal teammate in you. Maybe it created this ability for you to see that there is the losing side and winning side, and
yeah.
that in the law of rhythm, you're going to have both. So it's going to ebb and flow to both sides. So maybe you would be great at sales in regards to knowing that there's both sides.
Yeah.
So I help them. So not only do we work on that exercise, but that's something that you guys can do right now is just ponder, what did I like to do as a kid? And
Yeah.
don't stop when your brain just says, oh, I like to bake. But why did you like to bake? Did you like
Mm,
to bake because you loved the faces and the smiles when people ate your cookies? Or did you like the measuring aspect of it? Maybe you're
yeah.
more specific on that side of things. Maybe you're wanting to get into like,
Yeah. Keep on asking the question and finding more depth into it. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like digging deeper. This is not just a willy nilly, oh, I was good at,
Yeah.
Legos. Why was I good at Legos? Because I don't know many professional Lego builders, but I
I
do know engineers.
There are few people, I think.
Yeah.
They have like YouTube channel. Yeah, they're making
Nice.
living out of it. Yeah, so some people are just play with kids with the Lego and just making millions out of it. So there is a profession now. You can just talk about Legos. You
Hey.
just review. One guy I saw like he just reviewed Nerf gun, the plastic gun, and that's it. He's making living out of it. I think like 2 million subscriber he already got, and all of them sponsorship and everything. So yeah, right now we can talk about anything, sports cards, like you said, if you being athlete and things like that. Even though you can't play professionally, still you can do reviews and you can
Yeah.
talk about on YouTube or do your
Yeah.
blog. There's plenty of way right now, even though TikTok has become most popular. Create small TikTok videos and sell shirt, like a sport shirt, like
Mm-hmm.
equipment. There's plenty of way.